Perfect and sinless. He came to testify to what the truth really was. Because truth is always on trial. Everyone always has their own truth, don't they? But Jesus came and he said, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father but through me. That kind of destroys a lot of other religious teachings, doesn't it? That say, oh, you meet to God many different ways. But we need to lay our lives bare before Him. We need to constantly be looking inwardly and saying, Lord, continue to reveal these things in me that stand between us. I want these things out. I want them gone. We know there's freedom through Jesus. We know there's freedom. We see it. We see the freedom He offers and the freedom He brings. The only reason you will not encounter 100% freedom is because of you. Because you want to hang on to this or you want to hang on to that. You don't want to give up this or that. And that's the only reason. And you might walk through this life crippled because you chose not to surrender everything. Quite opposite to the Western form of Christianity we hear about today. This prosperous gospel that we hear today. He came to prosper us spiritually more than anything. To save us spiritually more than anything. And you see quite the opposite thing being taught today. When you read the Gospels and you read the New Testament, you will find that there was constant adversity. There was constant persecution. There was constant death because of people's stance, the disciples' stance, the apostles' stance on Jesus. That they go out and unashamedly preach the gospel. How far we have fallen. We're scared to talk to our neighbors and tell them that we're Christians. People have this idea, I'm real private about my beliefs, and I just keep them to myself. If the disciples would have done that, we wouldn't be here today. Thank the Lord, they weren't private about their faith. They died and they bled so that we could be here right now and know about Him. And yet we, in our Western culture where it's free to talk about the Lord, to share Him, to pray for people without threat of real persecution. Look, someone saying, hey, I don't want you to pray for me, it's not persecution. If that's our idea of persecution, we don't even know what persecution is. State of fear, really, is because we actually love this world. I'm not talking about the people, the things. We love this world and the things it offers. You are holy, Lord. Holy Lord. $50,000 in my bank account and I feel secure. Imagine the people that came and they laid their money. They would go and sell everything they owned and they came and laid it at the apostles' feet. To follow Jesus. They surrender it all. And I'm not saying that that's what we all have to do here. But our mindset should be, Lord, I'm willing to surrender whatever you call me to surrender. If you want me to jump on a plane, if you want me to sell everything, jump on a plane and go to a foreign country because I feel called to missions, don't wait. I'm telling you, I've talked to many elderly people who felt called to do something, and they're still waiting, and they've waited too long. White hot for him, not lukewarm. And so I encourage everyone here, hey, go, when you go home, open the book of Acts and just read through it. Because the book of Acts is the acts of the apostles and the disciples. It's what they did while they were here. Are you just a Christian or are you a true disciple? Religion is hanging around the cross. Being a disciple is getting on the cross.